All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting the good fight of faith and truth, in sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom to you. A lot of Israelites just go through the motions. They have ulterior motives. They treat this truth like it's a trend. You know, most of our people love trends. We are actually trendsetters. But this is not a trend. This is life. This is your salvation on the line, and this is actually reality. You know, over the few years that I've been in the truth, you know, I've seen a lot of people come and go, people that's shocking. You know, people that I looked up to, people I was like, man, that's a great teacher, all of that. You know, but the parable of the sower seed, when it said that the cares of this world choke the truth, that's really be the thing. Because you don't know what men of the Lord go through when the camera is off. For anybody who watched the men of the Lord make these videos and you being edified and you thinking that he got everything together, that's not the case. That's not even Bible prophecy. The Lord said we got to go through the straight gate, and everybody's straight gate ain't the same. So I always think about the people who taught the truth, so fervent in the truth, and then they change the doctrine, or they get offended, get rebuked because they made a mistake. We all get rebuked. And then they become a demon. You was a great teacher at one point in time. So the reason I'm starting off with this scripture, because I feel like majority of the time, this is one of the reasons. Distrust not the fear of the Lord when you are poor. See, the cares of this world will make you be like, man, I don't know, man. I can't do this, man. Especially if you got a woman. You love this woman. The woman talking about this ain't enough. She need more. She's starting to argue with you. Talk about you giving the truth too much time and not her. You know? And then it's like you love the girl. That's why there's so many scriptures on that. I don't even want to divert the lesson to how many scriptures is on the woman bringing you down. But just something simple as that. You know, you can't go out to eat to the place that she want. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy the things that you actually want. You tired of your job. You see people prospering around you. But if you knew the scriptures, you should know that's prophecy. Wicked have been shown favor. Psalm 73:12, it said, it is the wicked who prosper in this world. They increase in riches. Forgive me, I had to burp. So if the wicked is the one who increase in riches, right then and there, you should be like, all right, well, it ain't meant for me. So it says, and come not unto him with a double heart. That's what I mean by the ulterior motives. See, you treat this like a trend. I always look at it like this. It's like, I'm in the truth because, you know what? I ain't going to get my dreams in this world. So since I ain't going to get my dreams in this world, shit, I might as well come into the truth. I mean, at least it's sweet in my mouth, which is the next scripture I'm going to get. Because see, here's the thing. Say if you was a athlete and it didn't go the way that you wanted. You like, okay, then you end up coming across the truth around that time. See, now you have something to take your mind off of it. But see, you forgot about the straight gate. See, when you go through the straight gate, you know, now it's like, man, you come into the truth. Now it's a burden to you now. Now you're thinking about all the fun times you had when you was in the world. That's a double heart. Because you're not in this thing for real. And you looking for the right opportunity to slide out. Some people just hang out Israelites. I'm just going to hold posts. I'm going to show up to camp, be a brother, you know, and you just sliding under the radar. The Lord see all of that. So when you escape, you know, matter of fact, let's read this first. And I went unto the angel. He said unto him, give me the little book. The little book is the Bible. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make your belly bitter, but it shall be sweet in your mouth as honey. So who don't want to be a child of the Lord? I'm talking about the ones who actually came across this truth and received it. Sounds good, don't it? Ooh, I'm Yashar Allah. Ooh, I'm from this tribe. Ooh, I got a blessing coming. But see, the Lord, he's long suffering. See, we come into the truth wanting the kingdom to come that year, next year. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the great men of the Lord, the apostles, bishops, and the elders talking about, oh, this might be the year. This might be the year, because you supposed to hasten the day. So if you a young man, you like, yeah, we about to be out of here. You telling your woman, telling your family, she by 2016, we gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the motions that you go through. So it's sweet in your mouth. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth as sweet as honey. But as soon as I have eaten it, my belly was bitter. The straight gate, boom. Your life changed. Now demons messing with you. Now you're trying to be disciplined, but you still got a wicked heart and wicked flesh. You fail sometimes. The truth is not easy. The truth is not for the weak, man. So you got a lot of people, you know, money. Matter of fact, what did it say about that? The curse of the heart, something like that. I think it's 38 and 20. I think it's right here. For of heaviness cometh death, and of heaviness of the heartbreak of strength, in affliction also sorrow remaineth, and the life of the poor is the curse of the heart. That's the scripture that I wanted. So, in the affliction also sorrow remaineth, and the life of the poor is the curse of the heart. So that's why I started off with the scripture, distrust not the Lord when you are poor, because the cares of this world would choke the truth, as it say in the parable of the sower seed. Since I keep on mentioning it. But he that received the seed in a stony place, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it. And yet he have not root in himself, but endure for a while. But when tribulation, persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended. A lot of people get scared. A lot of people are faint-hearted. A lot of people see what's coming down the pipe, and you like, man, let me get out of this. So you have a double heart, man. He also that receiveth seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word and careth this world, and the deceitfulness of riches. Because you think that if I could just get some more money, my life would be better. If I could just get rich, I could do all the things that I really want to do. Do you understand that this world is temporary? This world is about to be destroyed. And the most important thing, the cash that you're trying to get is about to go digital. So what you gonna do then? You hit the lotto. You can hit the lotto today and money go digital the next day. That's the type of world that we're living in. Proverbs 23:5, it says, surely riches making themselves wings as eagle fly away towards heaven. All right. So riches in this world comes and go. We're already under a flawed money system. So while you caring about riches, yeah, we all want more, and the Lord will give you more sometimes. But the scripture says in 1 Timothy 6:6, godliness with contentment is great gain. So if you have a roof over your head, clothes on your back, and daily bread, you better be effing happy, man. You got people who live on the street eating out of trash cans. And you mad because you can't take the vacation that you want, or you can't get the new shoes that you want, or the new coat that you want. But you got a coat already. So it says, choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. And I really don't got to read I'm going to read it anyway. But he that received seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also bringeth fruit bringeth forth some hundredfold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. So those are the ones who remain in the truth. That's the elect. But so going back to this, in affliction also remaineth, in the curse of the heart, in the life of the poor is the curse of the heart. Take no heaviness to heart, drive it away, remember the last end. All right. So matter of fact, I can even use this scripture for the sweeten your mouth part. So when you come into the truth, you have your eyes towards the end. But see, the process to get to the end is not easy. So everything that offend you, dang, I'm poor. Dang, I remember when I was in the world, I ain't had this much stress. Dang, man, me and my girl actually was getting along better before I came into the truth. So all these double-minded thoughts in your mind, and then you just looking for a way out. Any offense, anything that just bother you over the top, man, I'm done out of this shit. I'm tired. I can't do this no more. So a lot of Israelites just go through the motions. Lord, wouldn't I remember that title? You're not really about this, man. Because the Lord told you, he didn't lie to you, that we have to go through it. Scripture talks about suffering as a Christian. What is that? I think it's like 3:18. I'm going to start from here, though. Is this the one? This is a good one, too. But I'm going to go to the next. I think it's 1 Peter 4. That's a good one, though. If you be reproached for the name, that name's important, of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory in the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer or a thief. So the Lord is telling you that you're going to suffer regardless, but suffer for a cause, suffer for a right cause, suffer as a Christian, a real believer of Yahushua. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, as a thief, or an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on his behalf. The Lord said, bear your cross and follow him. So a lot of you fallouts, and Lord willing, I endure to the end. A lot of you fallouts just go through the motions. You thought this was a trend, and you really wasn't rooted in this. You was waiting for an exit. So, and that's why, another scripture. Now, if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, and hay, stubble. So that's basically, you know what fire do to these things. Fire purify gold, fire purify silver. Fire purify precious stones, but wood, hay, and stubble, it destroys it. So what's your foundation like? Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. That's the fiery trial that the Lord said. Well, actually, John the Baptist said that one that cometh, whose shoes I cannot even latch, he going to baptize you with water and with fire. Water is the truth. Fire is the tribulations. All right, bearing your cross. And the fire shall try every man's work, what sort it is. If any man work abide which he have built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. So if you endure it to the end, you will receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burnt, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. So if you are a elder and you got a big camp and you remain, but your fruit leave, the elder is going to be saved, but those who left is going to be destroyed. So a lot of you people out here, you know, the deceitfulness of riches, you being offended, being scared because of the tribulation that we're going to have to go through, you know, you just going through the motions, man. It's very sad, too, because you really start to, you know, look up to brothers, like brothers, love brothers, man. Whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart towards the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance. Because when you know the truth, man, it puts a smile on your face, especially when you start getting rooted. You go through things. Before you used to get, you know, a little agitated. Now you just smile. Man, whatever, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it is what it is, man. The Lord told us about the straight gate. The Lord told us about, you know, he told Peter, Satan desire to sift you, but I have prayed for you. We all are in the stead of Peter. We ain't Peter, but we all in the stead of Peter, because guess what? Peter represents the house of David, because he is David. All right? King David. So the point is that a lot of you, didn't realize what you was getting into. A lot of you still don't know what you're getting into. And that's why the Lord said, count the cost. He said, examine yourself. You know not yourself, whether you are in the faith or you are reprobate. That's 2 Corinthians 13:5. I was paraphrasing. So hopefully this video is edifying. Man, realize what you're getting into. And if you have a relationship with brothers who end up falling out, hey man, just be grateful that the Lord is still dealing with you. This is the Lord's movie. He gonna do what he want to do. You worry about yourself. That's why Philippians 2:12, it says, search out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Shalom.